as we stumble along on life's funny journey.
I first saw Greg perform here at the Peninsula Players last year in The Actuary, and he just had such a manner about him and a demeanor that before the second act started, before intermission, I thought I have to do this. I have to do Drowsy Chaperone with Greg. So I brought the show up to him, and I said, you really need to do the show. You need to play this role. And he wasn't too familiar with it. And then I heard from him in the fall after, and he'd seen a local production of it and fell in love with it, as I knew he would. And so here we are.
I designed the show probably about 5 years ago. I teach at Lawrence University, and it was a college production, and fell in love with it after working on it.
Chop the nuts, pound the dough, bake it up nice and slow. Then you got a Toledo surprise. Now shut it!
It's based on a fictional 1920s musical, which is very light and fluffy and full of energy, very funny. So people who like very traditional old school musicals are going to love it. People who love things with a little bit of an edge, humor that's a little edgy, that's very current, will love it, because there is a contemporary man who is explaining the musical to us and explaining it from a 21st century point of view.
Toledo surprise! I'm sure that you have heard the name of
Drowsy Chaperone is actually a deceivingly complex show. It's essentially the sharing of a record of a fictitious musical from the 20s that has all the madcap goofball antics that all of the shows of that era had. But it's always rooted in this gleeful adoration for this show that this man has had for his whole life.
Makes me twitch, makes me shake. This dessert takes a cake. Hits me like a torpedo. Toledo surprise!
So one of the things I have a lot of fun with is pushing the elegance and the extravagance of the 20s. So where in a straight play or a regular musical, I could have fun with the glamour and the flapper costumes and the gangster costumes, and there's actually a Rudolph Valentino type character. In this particular piece, I could go almost over the top in just pushing it as far as I can.
And I get to work with these lavishly talented and hilarious actors and comedians and wildly talented singers and dancers. And I get to just give them the bones of the show, and they take that and they run with it.
That's the tasty Toledo surprise!
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you poop.